and welcome back to We Love Katamari.
God, we've created a monster.
Oh, well, now it's okay. See, it all fits in now.
I don't know, this is a bit of a hat on a hat.
This monster is completely natural. We did nothing to create this.
And today, although the game's all about getting big, I think today, we're gonna go fast.
I like that he's an F1 driver, but he's driving this car. Like, I think it's just a race car bed.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, when you start getting into F1, you don't have all the sponsorships, right? Like, Pepsi isn't paying you to drive the car, so you gotta have your own car.
Right, you gotta come in your sedan.
Right.
I mean, also think about it. A race car bed has all of the cushioning, and so if you get into a crash, like, you're much better off.
That is true.
And it's easy to run. You just gotta, like, cut out a little bit on the bottom, and then you can put your feet down, like the Flintstones.
I race in a big bed with my wife.
You know what? And I respect that. I appreciate that your wife takes interest in your interests and hobbies.
No, that's my wife's interest. I hate racing. I'm all about the slow life, baby. That's why I'm a Mario guy and not a Sonic guy.
Ah, I get it. Also, I like that his entire thing is just like, I want to roll up a car. Like, it sounds like it's one of, like, the cow levels, where it's just like, as soon as you roll up a car, the game's over.
Oh no.
But it's not. You get to roll up as many cars as you want, right?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So this level is one of, like, 2 levels I remember from this game.
And it's really good.
Wow, we're just in a box.
Yeah, so everyone has a unique car, and Kinako's, because he's a mushroom, is in a box on a cart.
Classic mushroom place.
Also, look at how the Tengu nose is placed on.
God.
It's not really placed on him. He probably just, like, stuck his head somewhere and it got stuck.
Yeah. But so, this is, we'll call it a gimmick level. But the gimmick is very cool. There's no stopping.
Oh.
You immediately go max speed and you can't slow down.
Oh, hell yeah. So, like, do you actually have to, like, finish in a place, or, like, just try to roll up all the other cars?
You don't have to finish in a place. Just by the end, you're supposed to get to a certain size. And probably within that time, you are going to roll up everyone.
So it's not laps, it's just time.
Yeah. God, I wish it was laps, but you can go off of the
Off the racetrack,
you
just can't stop.
Off the racetrack. Yeah, like, you can go inside, okay, off the racetrack, you can go into the water, like, everything's free range.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call cheating, Chorps.
I don't know about that. The king makes the rules, and his rules, baby? No rules.
Yeah. This is a racing game the same way Carmageddon is.
Yeah, more or less. Like, I mean, you automatically win because there's going to be no other cars on the road.
So, do y'all know what game, what kart racing game the prince is playable in?
I actually don't.
It's Pac-Man World Rally, the PlayStation 2 version.
Holy shit, that rule.
Wow, I thought it would be like Konami Crazy Racers or something.
Well, why would he be in that? This game isn't made by Konami.
They're crazy like that.
You don't know that, Jay.
It's true. So, that game had a lot of releases, and each version had, like, different unlockable characters.
Uh-huh.
I really want to get the PSP version just because you can unlock Mappy. And, God, I want to play as
love
Mappy.
Mappy.
Yes.
Well, also, good luck getting a PSP that does not have an exploded battery yet.
I have a PSP.
Or just, like, tons of porn.
Right.
I mean that is impossible, and also that it does not
I'm gonna say
serve a
it
hindrance
doesn't
to
have the
you
battery.
playing.
Not gonna comment on the porn.
Jorps, if you have never had a PSP, you do need to know that in order for a PSP to actually function, it does need to have a lot of very heinous porn on it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Wow.
That's what keeps the battery size down.
Yeah.
See, that's what's nice about the Vita is they just put that in the video games.
Yeah. Like the Vita comes pre-installed from Sony with like some really classy stuff on it.
Right.
And by classy, I mean it's hentai.
Which is very classy.
So there is a smaller racetrack on the inside of this island, and on that one is where the cousin for this one is rolling.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah, so you have to catch up to them, and they're rolling like their own little Katamari, but ours is better.
Wow, I didn't know you could pick up a Katamari with another Katamari. I thought they'd be like magnets or something.
It makes a star cluster. You know, it makes sense that he's in a Pac-Man racing game, though, because Pac-Man kind of shaped like a Katamari.
It's true.
He's round. He loves to get big by devouring things. It's basically all right there.
There's even a Katamari level in the PS2 version, and it's bad. It's a boring level.
Oh, that sucks.
In 1984, they were like eating a pizza, and they took a slice out of it, and they were like, "Wow, just like a Katamari," and that's how Pac-Man was made.
Wow. That's beautiful.
I like the idea that Pac-Man was made in 1984, 4 years after the game was released.
Well, that was Puckman.
Oh, right. You're right.
Also, the prince actually does know how to roll up a ghost, which Pac-Man could never even hope to do.
No.
Right.
He only gets rolled on by the ghosts.
He eats them, but they're all empty calories, and they come back to haunt him.
I would love a Katamari game styled after Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure, where you just like,
Yeah.
you just hit the prince with a slingshot and he gets all angry. God, that would be good.
Yes, I would love a fucking weird point-and-click game to make the Katamari go places.
Like,
That would be cool.
what if instead of like Pac-Man Championship Edition being classic style Pac-Man, it would be like a remix of Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures?
Oh my god, that would be so good. It's like, you get like 30 Pac-Men following your fucking cursor. Just think of how good the smug walk would look with like fucking LSD visuals.
Your game crashes because there's just too many smug walks going on.
You know, like, I want to say the modding scene for Pac-Man Championship Edition DX, like, was able to create its own, like, tile sets and stuff. So I wonder if there is a Pac-Man 2 tile set. I would love that.
Do you think there's ever been a Katamari setup that uses a trackball?
Ooh.
Oh, absolutely. There has to have been one.
God. It's a shame there's no Katamari arcade game. Katamarcade.
But I do love the idea, going back a little bit, to the Katamari Pac-Man 2 version, because what you can do is you can be the king throwing rocks at your son.
Oh, that would be
telling
good.
him to do shit. Anyways, we won the race! I mean, sure, did we start going backwards at points? Yes, but there are no other competitors, so it's us. We win.
I mean, if there's anything we've learned from the best racing game of all time, Big Rigs Off-the-Road Racing, going backwards is not actually a bad thing.
But since you're pushing the Katamaris, you have to go backwards or else the other people win because they're inside the Katamari.
Makes sense. I mean, you're gonna fight it, because depending on where you get them, you're, like, fighting against their own speed. Because I assume that they're still revving the cars while we're rolling them up.
leave us alone.
Oh, so it's gonna be our fault if he loses. I see how it is. Our dad just wants to bet on this guy.
Yeah, our dad just thought... He always belittles us.
Now we can play the ponies, too.
Yeah, we get a little horse.
And also a cousin that's a Wacom pen.
I think this is Marge Simpson.
So, Odeko, interesting little Katamari cousin. He can make his head, like, grow exponentially tall, but his face never goes any different, so he doesn't get, like, better vantage.
Oh, okay. So he's like a shitty periscope.
Right.
He's just got a very big oblong brain.
Right. It grows every time he watches Rick and Morty. And see, we've taught someone the important lesson of doing work for themselves, not relying on others.
And where am I gonna put this Katamari? Oh, I've got an idea.
I'll throw it into the sun.
I mean, eventually. Wait.
I love that every time he's just so surprised, like, what are we gonna do with it? Hell, I don't know. Anyways, the planet's also a car.
It's got little wheels.
Yeah. I mean, if you took that one into F1, it'd probably go great.
That's one of those e-racers.
The crash would be pretty spectacular, at least.
Anyways, this is one of my favorite accessories.
How could it not be?
The horses are also slightly different depending on who you play as.
I just love the kid yelling, origami! Like, do you need help, or are you just excited?
No, it's just like, it's a nice word. It's like cellar door, you know?
Right. So, now that we've gone for speed, we're definitely going for size here. This poor guy is a sumo wrestler, but he's got no girth on him.
He needs to get some mad gains.
Exactly. And so we're going to show him our regiment. Honestly, I don't think any of the cousins have a regiment. Well, maybe Macho.
I feel like maybe Marnie does.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to stay so swole in a sphere.
That's just all the muscle.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is what peak performance looks like.
precisely.
I think Macho's art for, like, his character thing is just him doing sit-ups really fast, so that's all he does, so I don't know how much he can actually help. He's good at one thing very particularly, and it's his core.
Yeah. And you don't want to even look at his tailbone, it's shredded to shit.
That's right, we're gonna become a personal trainer.
I want to be a fat piece of shit like the king.
Hey! Alright, he's taking the traditional starting stance.
On a photocopier?
The arms need to be down to do the T-pose. Have you never played Fortnite? Come on.
To become a sumo wrestler, you first have to, like, photocopy your ass, and if it's of
Yeah.
a certain size you're in...
Yeah.
whenever I joined the Sumo Wrestling Academy, I sat on the photocopier and it broke, and they all applauded. This sounds like how I would play the bongos, just like half sure when I should hit the notes.
It's free jazz. It's alright.
Ooh.
So, I'm pretty sure now I've played this Katamari, because, like, this is the one level I remember, and I remember it being a son of a bitch.
Yeah, so the big thing about this level is that you need to pick up foods. Nothing else
I think
will...
the big thing about this level is that there's a sumo wrestler.
You're not wrong. But so, it's kind of like the flower level. You can pick up other things with him, but they don't count towards the food number, and he needs to get to a certain weight with all these different foods.
He's just stuffing them all in his diaper. If he can't eat
Exactly. Now, here's the thing about this level. Like Future Fred just said, it's a bastard. He rolls like shit.
I mean, it's very charitable to call this a roll.
Yeah,
It's a roll-like. I mean, it's pretty impressive. I can't do a cartwheel, so you know what? More power to him.
I mean, he's seriously going full-on Bam Bam Bigelow with this. I can't fault him for that.
But yeah, so, this is a level that actually has, like, 3 different difficulties to it. So once you beat it, you can replay it, and it'll be, like, a larger sumo wrestler you have to go against.
Ah.
And there's, like, 2 win conditions to this level.
Oh no, he's gonna eat miso!
Hey, you know, sometimes you get hungry. But, you can either push them out of the ring, or
you can eat them.
can pick them up with your with your girth. Yes, you can eat them, and that also lets you win.
I mean, that's real sumo wrestling rules.
Yeah, and so, like the other levels where it's like you have sort of, you can do good, or you can do, like, really good as far as your assessment at the end of the level. The really good one is that you devour the other sumo wrestler.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to be aiming for exactly his size so we can pick him up. But as you can see, he grows in size. It's not just like the Katamari where it's like, oh, it just becomes big because the thing stuck to it. No, he's getting bigger. He's gaining weight. He's making those gains.
Right, it's sticking to his thighs.
I mean, he has an incredible metabolism.
He's gaining weight, but due to all the concussions, he's losing brain cells.
He's getting a cooler pompadour.
And you know what? That's what's most important of all. It's intimidation tactics. Also, you can see that his arms are slowly going down, so eventually he will reach the T-pose.
Good, he's learning.
Eventually, he won't be able to lift his arms above his head.
Oh, we just passed our favorite eating cousin, too, Nick. We'll be back for him later.
Oh, I thought his name was Miso.
Well, there was Miso. Miso was there, but we also passed Nick, who just finished an eating contest.
Oh, okay.
So, considering each replay makes this more difficult, do you get, like, any rewards for redoing this?
Not in this particular level. There are some where, like, replays will show new cousins as you start to pick them up. But this one, it's just, here are harder versions of the same level.
Oh god, there's an invisible schoolgirl.
Yes, there's Nick.
Oh wow. Oh, so there are 2 cousins.
Yes, so, I think I said this in the first one, but some levels will have cousins you've already picked up, like Miso, that just show up in the level as sort of, like, environmental things.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, so, like, as you get further in and you get more cousins, you'll find more of the levels populated with just cousins, like, doing things. It's a really charming way to kind of add them into sort of the canon.
Yeah, but does miso count as a food? Will he eat miso?
You know, probably.
I mean, it will add nutritional value.
Is we have to get over the barrier of ice cream holders.
Yeah, that's a... There's always the hump.
Yeah, exactly. Because we have to get the present,
Oh no!
which,
Oh god.
well, first of all, we have to pick up Nick again, because he fell out. But the present is going into this hippo's mouth.
No! No!
There it is, we got it! We sniped it out of his mouth!
Yeah, you don't want to do that in real life. That hippo will take your hand. Oh no, there's not enough time!
No, he's right there! We got him! Got him! Oh! Someone threw food! They're throwing food at us!
Is this like a sumo thing? If someone wins, people just throw their concessions at them?
Yeah,
Nice. I need to watch more sumo.
they have to devour them right there.
Yeah, like rotten tomatoes, just hard apples, all the good stuff.
Actually, I think those are pillows. But you can eat those too.
So the hardest difficulty version of this is where you have to do it healthily and only pick up chicken and rice, right?
Yeah. If you pick up a single fatty food, you die.
I love that he's just throwing this guy in the air.
This is...
Yeah, because we rolled him up.
This is very good. I mean, he did go outside of the ring.
That's a good superhero name, Micro Wrestler Man.
Isn't that what the muscle figures were called?
Oh yeah, the Ultimate Muscle ones in America? Probably.
Micro Wrestler Man sounds like some kind of side character in a Suda 51 game.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, that guy's metabolism is nuts, though.
Yeah, he's already back down to his initial weight. And look! He got the championship belt for it.
Oh, man. Nick is gonna look so good in that championship belt.
Hey, like we saw, he won a championship of his own, so...
Fucking bell-bottom pants-looking motherfucker.
Damn!
Jesus.
Wow.
Go in!
Hey, leave that to Nick's parents. They're the people that are supposed to be passive-aggressive to him about his weight.
Yeah, he doesn't need his uncle doing it.
Well, I think the king is also his dad.
He could be... Sometimes you're an uncle and a dad.
Yeah, the king just refers to them as cousins because they're just his illegitimate children, and he doesn't want to have to go into it.
Right. Or pay for child care.
The king leaves a different child at the nunnery every week.
Yeah, at the firehouse.
This man looks like a Katamari. Why don't we throw him into space?
Jesus Christ, King of all cosmos.
To us, to glory.
Isn't this how, like, the Cloverfield universe started?
Looking good.
Go die in space, Mr. Sumo Man, I guess.
It's like Bionicle. He is both their world and their god. Drink your acid.
Are you thinking about girls again? Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, holy shit.
Oh, Jesus. He killed his father. Oh.
Man, this really is like every family reunion at the future friend's house.
That's why the king keeps the prince so small. He's afraid he's gonna hit him.
And everyone celebrates. Woo! I'm so happy to have seen my dad punch out my grandpa. Anyways, it's time to put on the cool belt. And everyone's gonna celebrate the cool belt with me.
Oh, wow.
Oh god, this is gonna like take 10 minutes at the end of this LP.
Yeah, it's just gotta be one update as you collecting all the cousins for the victory lap.
And it's just like, thanks for joining me, guys, but you guys got a riff on it the whole time.
Oh no.
And then sometimes they'll hide behind, so we're gonna have to do a lot of finding. I love they also follow you slightly slower, so like very quickly they could just be like completely off the screen.
They're hoping that you run so far ahead they can just leave without you noticing.
But absolutely not.
This is the worst Congo line I've ever seen.
And meanwhile, everyone's yelling at us. Don't you see we've got important business to do?
Even
I
that
forgot about
dog
him.
wants something from us.
He wants my money. He's gonna beat me up. But not this time. Next time. We got other people to take care of.